Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, this is going to be funny to some of you that are watching, I guess. But it's midnight, and I spoke to a lot of you guys on the Facebook page saying how I'm having a break from CM because of all the red cards and all the crap that seems to be hitting me recently, and it's just like it was absolutely getting on, doing my brain in. I said I was taking a break. I wasn't going to do live streams or anything like that, but it's just eating away at me that this challenge with Huddersfield uh, is turned out to be such a bitch. I know I will eventually win the league or whatever, right? But it's just the fact that along the way it's been so incident prone. You know, it's really been a tough one, and I'm gutted really because in my rage quit after the four red cards in one game, I deleted the game. I deleted the save, all that stuff. And I'm annoyed at myself because I wanted to carry on with it. To be honest, I don't like quitting. But anyway, so that was I spoke to you guys on Facebook about 3 or 4 hours ago, just saying, "Oh, I'm having a break. Blah blah blah, all that crap." And it's midnight. I can't sleep. The missus has gone to bed, and I'm like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" I've been testing out a formation on the ODB, and it works quite well, and I'm quite pleased with the idea of it. It's nothing amazing. People have played it before, but yeah. I'm gonna try out on this. I don't want to give up on this challenge, especially with the latest update. There are very few players, the big clubs, so it's very tough. So you're kind of making do with average players until you can somehow cherry pick the good ones that become available for you somehow. So it is quite a tough challenge. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on and I'm gonna see what I can do with this save. Yeah. Uh, there is a theory, by the way, there is a theory of why I think I'm getting more red cards than most other people I play with. I'm one of the only people that plays normal mentality. So I'm kind of like allowing pressure to come onto me to a little bit to allow to break. I don't go attacking mentality. So to a degree, I am allowing that pressure on. Whereas I think sometimes when you play attacking, you're always generally on the front foot. Maybe I don't know, but so I will be playing an attacking mentality with a certain shape in this one, and we'll see how we get on. I'm going to crack on anyway because there's loads to do at the beginning of the season, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed this is the one. Uh, if I was, I mean, you guys saw I did Southampton on the ODB, which is another team with a very poor squad. It was nowhere near as hard as this. You can pick up a lot of good players on the ODB, fairly cheap. So yeah, right. So the shape I'm going to be playing is not that. Uh, it's something like that. It's that pretty much. Forward, no runs. Yep, yep. Get off. Crossball, yeah, right. The reason I call it Army is because uh, one of my first, not one of my first, or maybe, yeah. Anyway, one of my local club, one of my first adult teams I played for when I left the army at 17, uh, and I came up with a similar formation to this in my head. In fact, it's almost identical to the one that the AI play. So about mine was this basically. This guy had an arrow. These guys had arrows. To be fair, originally I had it in my head as a potential this and that. So you had the width. You stretched the back four to make them almost forced to keep their fullbacks back by keeping it's like two wide strikers who are making the run there. So they cling to the touchline without the ball and are ready to run into the space with the ball. And then you had two controlling midfielders with fullbacks that are bomb and then 2. And if their fullbacks aren't bombing on, then you don't need midfielders going out too wide, and these 2 can cover across if need be. And these 2 are very ready to counter attack as well. That was my original shape, but I forgot what the fuck how I had this. But yeah, anyway, but that was, well, Jesus, 20 years ago. I come up with that in my head. But and it was kind of unique because no one ever played without a striker before. But it wasn't really. I just wanted my strikers to play wide. And when I tried it on my Sunday side, I did. Let's just say they didn't like it. But yeah, anyway. So that's why I came up with it on, because it's a similar idea, but it's kind of this is designed to work for CM. I mean, I could do it, to be fair. I could do it like that. The reason being, because I need to buy the players that suit me right now. Normally I can't play it because I always have attacking midfielders and not forwards. It would still be the same instructions. The only problem is I'd have to do it like that because I've got Mounier and Depoitre, who are both strikers who would both be okay in this role. But if I do forward with a line back, it has the same effect with and without the ball. Right, so without the ball they sit in, with the ball they're up top. But obviously it shows as an FC, so I think it will suit their rating better. I think they'll play better doing that instead. So we'll play that because I really want to get that working. We've got Diakabi, Mpenza, Kachunga. We've got the 2 up top. Van der Para as well. So we have players that can play forward, left, right, centre. I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly who plays what. And Sovi, I've completely forgot about him. So we've got plenty of options for the higher wings. Promote. Hot prospect, that's nice. Quaynard, yeah, I forgot about him. Obviously, we want much better players than this, but Jack Payne, wow, you are rubbish in this one. I've seen him randomly develop at times, and this is one of the worst I've seen him. So we'll be selling him. He's not bad. Determination's low, but as a kid in the reserves, it's decent. I'm going to recall everyone only because the squad's quite small, and yeah, we really need to fill it out a bit. Especially if we want to get some people playing in the reserve team. Yeah, I mean, he's terrible, but for now, until I get another right back, he'll be competing for a place. It's not a bad youngster, that kid. Very nice. Yeah, 18. Schofield. Okay, I think he's the best youngster we have. I stand corrected. Very nice. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to sell this kid. You normally get a little bit of money for him. And I'm going to recall Schofield because I like to have 2 kids in the reserves. Contract, yeah, so we want to give him a new contract. Yeah, happy with that. Coleman, he's got 2 years, so we don't have to worry just yet. Brown, okay. I mean, when I say okay, I mean for, if you're desperate, would you play these? Yeah, technique 17, he's got some pace. It's not that bad. So yeah, that's all I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll sell him. He's pretty rubbish. Did we call you back? Yes. Pardon me. O'Brien. Recall, even though you're terrible. Sabri. Okay, you are terrible. Let's get rid of you. Hey, look at this kid. That's not bad. Recall from loan. Contracts. Yeah, you're fine. Obviously, Carlin Grant. He's not too good, I actually prefer this kid. Pace, technique, determination, finishing, jumping, Colin Grant. Yeah, let's make some money off of you. So that's the reserve sorted. Before I forget to do anything else, let's cancel that friendly. Alright. Now I definitely know the keeper I want to bring in. So let's do that. We can't really sell anyone until we know who we're getting in. Defensive midfield, we've got some fair few options. Hogg is captain. This guy I probably will sell. Contract's up at the end of the year. Don't really want to be offering him a new one. I mean, I also want to be selling Hogg, to be honest, but yeah. But we got time. He's got a 2-year contract. Bakuna, yeah, he can stay. He's average, but he's fine. Pritchard, yeah, again, centre mid, punching. I'm gonna relegate him to reserves. I'm really not looking to use him, but okay. So two up top, yeah. So right for sure. Kachunga can play right, left. Didn't Diakabi got given the 11. I'm going to try him left or right. See, I'd prefer Van La Parra off the left with the right foot and Diakabi off the right with the left foot. Who else is here? So we've got this guy who's not bad either. Right, so we'll put him in the reserves. So the person we don't need is Quaynor, basically. He's not he's not a terrible player, but he's pretty pants. So we'll transfer list him once he's off his loan. So we're desperate for a centre mid, centre half. We're desperate for every position. I'm not gonna pick bones about it, but yeah. So let's see what we can do. But for sure, work to be done. So I should let you know this is the latest update with Nick and Co's patcher. Now I've adjusted a few things. The values are at 1.8, or did I make it 2? So 1.8 times the normal values, and it's the EEC hack, so there's no foreigners. What else? 7 subs, all the rest of it. Yeah, I think I put actual competition names on it. Yeah, championship. So lots of nice additions to this patch. Really is worth having a look at. Alright, we've got 3 people on ending contracts. That's something else we need to sort out. Okay, none of you are important. Let's get that straight. You all have a lot to prove. Okay, there's no backups, right? Prospects, Oviedo. I'm happy with that. Contracts. So we've got a few on ending contracts. I'll give them contracts if they don't want stupid signing on fees. I'll even give them bonuses, decent bonuses. Okay, yeah. I just so I don't lose people on the free because I can't afford to. I need to make money off them to improve the squad. So centre mid is probably going to be looking like Moy and Bakuna or Pritchard, but we'll see who we can get in. Obviously Quaynor's gone, so definitely keeper, definitely centre half, and definitely centre mid, and then at least we've got 2 in each position, so we can then pick and choose who we want along the way. We're definitely going to need. Oh my god, look at that! I mean, and a left back straight away. I can't. You can't do anything. Determination of 1. Are you kidding? Jeez. Right. Is anyone else like that? 8 and 10. There are some really low ones, to be honest, but it's fine. Some of those are just backups. Right, okay, so we were doing staff, sorry. Yeah, let's get a whole new team in. Lee Bromby used to be a decent defender. Wow. Okay, so we need everything. Start at the beginning and work our way forward. Right, yeah, Steve Holland would love to be our assistant. Excellent coach / manager. Joe Cole, really? Okay. Eric Black, yeah, for sure. Really? I'd like him to be a coach, not an assistant. Alright, let's Peter Beardsley, 100%. Fitness based, good defensive coach. Yeah, let's get you in then, see how you get on. Offside trap, fitness based. Could be another one. That could be our 2 defensive coaches. This guy's got some nice stats, but none for outfield, goalkeeping, or tactical. So that's quite funny. Let's get McKinley in. Actually, there may be someone better first. Holland's got good. We need outfield and goalkeepers. Just look for those first. It's not bad. Sean Maloney. Miroslav Klose. I quite like Sean Maloney as a defensive coach. Good discipline, motivating, tactical side. Man marking will be playing man marking, so could come in handy. Celtic actually won him. I doubt we're gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna get him over Celtic. Let's take some of these down. Really? Okay. Mark Robson, attacking style. It's not too bad. This guy's not bad either. Let's go for you. Probably take. If he doesn't develop, obviously I'll be looking for others, but really? Okay, wow, that is awful. Italian. Where are all the fucking... Where are all the coaches? This is crazy. Obviously they don't become player coaches till later on, but this is really... I feel like I must have... Right, okay. Get off. Am I really going to have to spend £300,000 for a goalkeeping coach? Or 400,000, should I say? Jesus, that's desperation. That is. So, okay, so let's take some of these back up then. 5 pages. 3 pages. I can live with. One, two, three, four, 5. I'm going to take Dave Besant only because I know he does a good job as a goalkeeping coach. And he normally improves as well, so let's just check future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So who have I, well, that's done. Who have I gone for that I don't need? Probably Robson. Defensive. Actually, it may be McKinley. But I like McKinley's stats, to be honest. I like the fact he also plays. Technical, good at outfield. No outfield. Some outfield. Yeah, so, I mean, he's a technical coach who's good at the tactics. Definitely outfield. 1, 2. Defensive. So it's McKinley or Kerr, I think, that isn't needed. I'm going to go for, sorry, McKinley. They're the 5, 6 I'm going for. Okay. Right, that's coaches. Let's just check physios, I guess, while we're there. I try and get 2. Oh my god, the state of that. Yeah, he can be third choice, that's fine. Try and get 2 for each. 2 goalkeeping coaches, 2 outfield, 2 tactical. But obviously I want a fair few of them to be crossing over, you know, doing, yeah, I'll do each. Jesus, okay. That may be why. Yeah, decent. Let's get the German lad. Get 3 physios. Okay, that's that crap done. Let's see who's interested. Mario Lamina. Do you know what? I'm not touching him. He's such a miserable prima donna. Bought him in a game recently and he upset my whole squad. He was first choice playing. We were doing well. And he just came out of nowhere, says he wants to move to this club. He was only like a year into like playing for my club as well. And so, yeah, not wasting my time with him anymore. We need to be frugal. Let's get the ones in I think I know. Radkovic. Balance of 5 this time. That's annoying. Who else? If I can get him as a hot prospect, I'll take him, but I don't think he's going to come as a hot prospect. Good to cover a few positions, that lad. Do you know, it's easier just to do this. He is from... It's not Colombia, is it? I keep making this mistake. There. He's got some nice stats, but the ones I'm looking for are on the low side. That's a shame. It's not bad though. Still not bad, but that's fine. Okay, so keepers covered. Defender sent out. Midfield centre. At left back. Okay, left backs. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to be really generous for the stats because I know the options are slim. I just give me some pace, and you've got half a chance to be signed. That's not too much. I don't think. I'll even take that down just in case. Just signed the new contract. He's not going anywhere. Stamina of 7. Really? I mean, I'd even take Robbie Brady, to be fair. Schlupp wouldn't be the worst signing. I know Palace normally sell Papaswari. That's fine. Let me take that down, as it is early. We're going to take that off. Not too many more, to be honest, but yeah, right foot only. Don't want that for a left back. Okay. Get off. So a little bit more technique would be lovely. Yeah, there's Papa Suarez on the search. I mean, he's cheap and he has some nice stats. He gets forward quite well. He can cross. I mean, if they were selling for 1.2, I'll just get that in now. Get him in now because we can't afford to be splashing the cash too much. Who? Not bad. Okay. Centre halves. Again, we're not going to be. That's really basic. He's fast. He's got average pace, average height, determination, bravery. These are all kind of basic. Oh my god, come on. No determination. It's not bad though. No, I'm not signing you again. Liam Moore. He turns up in all of my searches every time, but I've never seen him develop, you know? Wow. Okay, let's go under 21s first. Scott McKenna. Yeah, fairly solid. I'll be honest, I may. It's not bad at all, is he? I may take. I'm more interested in pace, if I'm honest. Fuck. Let's just look. So. Yeah. Jack O'Connell, another nice defender. I'm just not sure what it will develop. Get off. Yeah, I like this guy. It's just that he's slow. His acceleration is poor. Scott McKenna, similar. Do you know what? I may go for O'Connell. Is he the answer? Probably not. But we're going to try and develop him. Let's see what they say. That's crazy how crap this list is. Ben Mee. Yeah, nice. Okay. Jumping at 12. Jesus. Great Dawson. Not bad, but slow. Now Nathan Barker's an interesting one because he is slow, but his stamina is so low that, I mean, he's got great. He's a massive lad. Like, the guy is tall, but he's got some fantastic stats. To be honest, I'd probably take him for 1.2 and try and develop him. Scott McKenna's pretty much the best option. Other than that, but I've had him before, and he doesn't develop in. He just doesn't develop enough, you know. Okay, so he's left back with bid, centre half with bid, keeper with bid, so centre mid. Again, not being overly strict on the stats. Really. Alex Moat. Okay, I do. Let's look at under 21s first, then see what's around. Let's cook now. Tell you what, I would like. Oh, that is being a bit strict, to be fair. I would like a little bit of flair. Now, McEachran, normally I wouldn't even consider, but in a three-man midfield where he's got license to have a DMC behind him and do what he likes, he could actually be quite handy. Good work rate, good passing, good flair. I mean, balance is good. He's got some pace. Could be worth giving a shot for the position we're in. Certainly not against it. And I know that if you use him right, he can develop into a nice player. So, yeah, we could try that. I've looked at left backs. I even looked at right backs. Then I looked at centre halves. I guess we should. In fact, let me do this quickly just to see the others. Charlie Adam McGeady, Forestieri, Dale Stevens. Yeah, nothing much. Okay. So next is going to be attackers of all kinds. Take off bravery. I do want that. I do want flair. I do want pace. I will take the pace down just for now. Work rate. It is important, but it's not a must. One player. Great. Okay, let's try that now. British Sombalumba. Yeah, very useful. Not bad. Quite expensive from memory. Kemar Roof. Now he's one keeping an eye on because he does a good job. Bravery is low on this one though. That has to be. Bojan. Low determination. But some excellent stats. But he's 27 and I'm pretty sure he's injury prone. So that's worth bearing in mind. Yeah. Pato. Off the left, cutting in. It's 28. But I'll be honest. Even though he's probably... I know he's injury prone as well, by the way. Well, from previous CMs, he may not be on this one, but... I mean, he's got all the stats. The determination's a bit low. Who do I have on the left cutting in? So I've got Sovi as a youngster, and it'll probably be Van La Parra, who's pretty crap. So we could sell Van La Parra. We'll go for it. We'll go for Pato and see what he says. Quite a high profile player as well, so be nice. I'm not offering. I'm not trying to get stupid money. I'm not offering stupid money, sorry, because yeah, I'm not overly fussed for a 28-year-old. Yeah, another 23. Flair of 12. Okay, so Kemar Roof is the other one if he becomes available. But he's got low flare as well. I'm not keen on the low flare. I'd like... Yeah, we'll see. I mean, don't get me wrong, as we go along, like, I'm not desperate for Pato. We've got enough players to get by it. We've got to sell Quaynor as well. We've got enough to get along with. As long as we get a keeper, a left back, a centre half, and a centre mid, that's a squad that we can work with. We're selling a fair few as well to bring some money in. And as we go along, players will become available because they're unhappy. So, yeah, I don't see him coming to us, to be honest. It's not a bad player, Rallis. Yeah, everyone offered Steve Holland coach, but we offered him assistant, so fingers crossed we get him. What's Marlon Pack like? Low determination. Not after 25% for an old player. Just want the money at the moment. Get rid of these guys. He isn't actually that bad, but that is crap. What am I talking about? Young midfielder. Young keeper. Matic. I used to sign Matic in loads of the older versions, older updates. Yeah, there you go. '22, yeah. Yeah, he's not the worst, but he's pretty terrible. Yeah, it's a soiree. So I mean, I know he's not great. I've had him a few times, and he's average. Let's just say that. But he is cheap, and he's better than we have. 1.2 million. The only problem is he does go away for the African Cup of Nations. That's nice. Okay, we're going to sell Payne because he's worth a little bit of money. His contract's up at the end of the year, and he is terrible in this one. Quaynor, you're going to, buddy. Okay. That's how we're looking. So now, Billing last time I played this was injury prone. Let's pray he gets his shit together in this one. Who isn't it? So yes, maybe, yes, maybe, yeah. So the ones we definitely need to fill the squad out are still interested, so that's good. Oh, that does remind me actually. There is a yeah, Kemar Grant. Who would be good from this lot? Cole sometimes turns out really good. Longstaff, average. Matt Ridgely is excellent, but it's not really the position I'm using. Hayden is pretty average. They're all pretty average, to be fair. Diame's not bad, but it's 31. Darlow. Okay, I'm going to ask for Matt Ritchie just because I know they value him highest probably. Ben Haymart, yeah. Definitely want 25% of the Carlin Grant deal. Yeah, I'd like to get Mopai. I was having a debate, I don't know if he's watching this, but with someone on Facebook because I really wanted to get him. I like his stats. And he's like, don't spend that much on him, he's not that good. And I was like, trust me, he'll bang goals in for me. But the way I'm playing in this one, I don't think it's worth it. It's a shame. He's got some really, really nice stats. But look what they've done. Slow and short. It's very disappointing. Barry Bannon's not too bad. Zhao's a decent goal scorer, but just have the money, please. I signed. He's not on there. Damn it. Okay. Bradley Dack. Good player in real life. Not a lot, is there? A lot of bids though, so hopefully we'll get some decent money for a lot of this crap. I don't think Bolton have much money. Yeah, they're not in debt. That's interesting. Unfortunately, no good young signings from Millwall in this one. Jesus. He used to have some better stats. He's always got the good basics, Curtis Nelson. But again, pace and jumping have been massively lowered on this one. It used to be a really nice cheapie to get in the lower leagues. It's a shame. I'd have taken someone with really basic stats. That's a point. Something I should do before we continue. I need to use my youth scouts. I need to find whatever I can. Should have done it on day one, to be honest, but we're not too far behind, so it's not the end of the world. I can scout everything else as the season goes on. And pretty much all the youngsters you're thinking of that I would like to sign also, yeah, they're not interested. Okay. I don't want to pay massive for this guy because even though he's at a good age and he's got some nice basic stats, he's still average, you know what I mean? It's a really important position as well, obviously. Centre half. I'm going to leave it on that page because, yeah, we're going to have to make bids as players become available. Tell you what, you give me him, you got a deal. If they give me him, that'll be amazing because no, I don't want 25%. I can then just push Billing forward into midfield and hold off on wasting money on, not wasting money, but spending money on a midfielder. Jesus. There you go, first bid. That's lower than I want. That's not bad for agent keeper. That's not bad either for a very, very poor left back. Now we've been bid more, mate. And we've been bid more. Okay. Sabri, yep. Again, not a lot of money for anyone. But this will pay for a nice player if it all goes through. 675 for Jack O'Connell. He actually is good sometimes. Yeah, he's better than he was in the last one, but he's not that good. Boyce. He's a really useful striker. Just not quite at the level we're looking for. Danny Williams 1.9. Highest bid so far. Carlin Grant 1.1. Okay, Newcastle heading away. Nope. Nope. Ben Heyman, nope. Reject. I won't reject all bids because there's people waiting to come back to me. Normally I'll just reject all, but 1.7 is still the leading candidate. 1.1, yep, take it. It's unfortunate, a lot of these lower league teams just don't have a lot of money, so. No, we've got a bigger bid, thank you. Is that the same? No, it's lower. Okay, it's coming along nicely. That's a physio. Papa Soiree. Yeah, first one in. Coach. Yeah, I can't believe how much we had to pay for him. But at least that's that covered. Good goalkeeping coach. Palace. It's the biggest bid so far. So let's cancel these two. Basically, we just got Papa Soiree for nothing. No. Paddy Madden. He's actually a useful player. Shit. But we've got more money coming from. No one else is interested in Quayle. Normally he's really easy to get rid of. I'm surprised at that. We don't actually want him. Just want him to reject. Hopefully they'll give me the money. Am I more interested in this guy? I kind of am. I kind of am. Yeah, this isn't surprising. This is fairly typical. Jack O'Connell. I think I'd like to get him in. I want to try and develop him. I'm not sure he'll make it, but why not? I'll try, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I say, not a lot of money for any of these guys, but there's a reason they're being sold. It's because they're worse than the worst. I mean, you think how bad my squad is, and they can't get into that. It's pretty bad. 2.2, very nice. He's not the worst player. I mean, he's not great at all. He's pretty terrible, but he's just old, and I've got two players in that position. So yeah, okay. So left back. Obviously, Derm will start the season, and players will compete. Yeah, still no more centre halves on the list. Sweet, we got Peter Beardsley. Very nice coach. Still really want Steve Holland though. Is he unhappy? No, he's not. I'm going to leave that until he gets a minimum fee. Quaynor, that's really low end, but I'm not going to play him. And yeah, just go. If they play him and I get money back, then I'll get at least $1 million probably altogether. That is. I'm sure. Ooh, no one's complaining about the squad size just yet. 34 players, it is getting low, but we are buying players. The Pato deal is going to be really interesting, I think. Jack O'Connell, nearly 7 million, 24. Determination 15, bravery 16, aggression 13. It's all acceptable. Pace, he's got a lot of room for development. I mean, if we don't get him, we start the season without. He'll start. So will he probably. I just don't know. I just don't think it's worth. I just got a feeling Congolo can do a job. They're both left-footed, so they're both going to play on left side of defence. I'm just not sure he's good enough to waste 7 million on. Not waste 7 million, but I'm just wondering whether it's better to try and get Liam Moore, who's right side of defence. Let's delay this because I do not know what I want to do with that. Yeah, that's excellent. I want to know where my bid for Radkovic is. Okay. Arsenal side. He goes to a different club every time. Last time, like he goes to Liverpool, Man City, and now this time Arsenal. That's interesting. Yeah, so it's Besson, and then it's hopefully Steve Holland. Come on, Liam. 8 million. Do I really want to spend 8 million? He's a good age. He's got good mentality. Callas. I normally try and get him as a right back, but this guy, who's cheap and cheerful, who is not bad at all, could be the answer to what we're looking for to start the season. Just to get him in again, he won't start, but he does develop into an okay defender. He doesn't want to come and squad, mate. You're an embarrassment. No, I don't want Jack O'Connell for that. Yes, we got our assistant. Yeah, delighted. Take that. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Shouldn't put everyone on that. We're gonna crank it up a notch soon, but for now that'll do. I just thought we'll worry about that when time comes. Wow. Who? Bakuna out, great. This is a really important signing. Can't believe that. He's got a year left on his contract. I'll make one final offer. Take it or leave it. Because if I have to, I'll fucking play Jason Punchin centre mid at the start of the season till I can get. I probably am better off doing that, rather than wasting money. It's just accepting we're going to start with a really shit first team. One thing I'm not interested in is players like Schneidling, who's actually better than what I've got, but is still pretty crap. And I'd be signing him on big wages. Probably have to get him as an important first. Now we're in that point where I feel like anyone that comes in thinking who's basically average like Schneidling and thinks I am the man to a degree, then we really don't want to be wasting our time with that signing. Now, I want to Milivojevic. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. This will be a good signing if he wants to come and if he can get him cheap enough. He is 27, but he's a really good leader that can play DMC, and a good DMC is always hard to find. He's solid. He, they've improved him on this one because his work rate's not 13, it's 16. His tackling is good. He's got some height. His stats will improve from what I've seen, and just like I say, he's a good captain. So if he wants to come and he doesn't want to be him, I would maybe offer for important first team. He may be the only one because I would play him as captain. Good player. It's a shame he can't play forward. Let's just have a look at transfer listed. Clayton is not the worst. This guy is not too bad. Not too bad at all. He's 26. £1 million cutting in playing off the high right, coming into centre. He's got jumping as well. Technique, pace is okay, I guess. Let's scout him and see what they say. I normally think of him as a through the middle player. So even if we got him for right and he ended up developing and we gave him a chance through the middle, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, so still not a lot of people interested that I think are worth. It does actually cancel it. It's been a long time since I did that. Okay. No, the bid's still there. Okay, why the fuck did it do that? Cool. Yeah, happy to do that. Found one player and he's terrible. Great. Right, everyone should be 100% now. Still struggling. Look at that. It wouldn't take 8 million for more. Wow. Let's step up the training. So keeper on the way. I know he's injured for a few weeks. I'm hoping that still goes through. Right, that's 2 players. Pleased with that. Yeah, went through. That's good. Thigh strain though. Not long term. That was a risk. But yeah, happy with that. Solid DMC without, he's not going to set the world like I know, but still pretty good. Pato. So Pato went somewhere else. Never tells you when they fucking sign, or unless I just missed it. Alexander Pato. Yeah, Shakhtar. Didn't he play there before? No. Okay. Would have been a nice signing, but it's not one to build your team off of, I don't think. But we will see. What do we do with this guy? Last time at this point in the game, I actually got really lucky because Michael Keane at Everton was unhappy, and I snapped him up for 6.75 million. Sorry, and yeah, I was delighted because he does a job. Hmm. I think that's a really good bid, really good offer, sorry. Such a lack of talent at the back. Yeah, he didn't show up on my search. That'd have been nice. He is injury prone, but 10 times better than what I've got. So that Nathan Baker, for what they're asking, I will take him. Okay. Oh, sorry, this guy is not too bad, but termination of 6 is probably not going to make it, to be honest. And we're not currently playing with wingers anyway. It's not the worst player I've seen. Techniques on the low, work rate, sorry, is on the low side. Off the ball is really low. But good passing, determination, balance, technique. Yeah, he's got some nice stats, so. And he'd be a good filler for the reserves. Signing on for you taking a piss, mate. Um, okay, so not much for the youth search. Lamina. To be fair, that's good value for money for Lamina. Right, they want 8.5. I know I said take it or leave it, but we do need players that can do the job. Whether this guy is one of them, I do not know. Yeah, we looked at you. He's actually not a bad right back. How much do they pay? 11.25. Wow. What I do is if I sign Moore and about Baker, oh, what a player that is. Yeah, just take him. Got a youngster coming through who's better than him. Sorry, we're trying to sign a youngster who's better than him, sorry. Wages are more than fine. Yep. Cool. To be fair, if we'll be looking to sell Hog. we've got a game. Boom. Okay. We're sticking with this shape. We'll see how it goes. We're only going to play first team players for now. When I say first team players, of course, first team players. Players that have already been at the club. Hogg will be captain to start, I guess. Yeah, definitely Moy. Pritchard centre mid as well. Tackling is low. Bakuna. Okay, Moy. Bakuna. Let's throw. I'm not a big fan of punching. Do you know, let's put Pritchard there. Let's do it that way around. I'm going to have Bakuna on the bench. I think he's a good player, but low determination. I think Pritchard isn't much better. Balance is pretty crap. Yeah, Bakuna's better. I don't know. Just leave him. Saying that Billing. I'm contemplating betting Billing over Bakuna. Both equally as good in centre mid. The reason I quite like Bakuna is every time I've played him, he's done a good job. He's kind of played better than his stats say. Sorry. Right. Sovi. Kachunga. Diakabi's not bad. But I like Kachunga and De Poitre. So good technique. Okay, it's going to have to be Zanka as the only centre half on the number 3. It's going to be you. Mm. 4. If I class him, I just want cover for these roles. 2 for up top, so one's going to be Mounier. The other's going to be you. 7. It's going to be Soiree. So our new signings are on the bench. There's 4 of them. One's a kid in the reserves. Yeah, whatever. Someone's on 99. De Poitre struggling with the training. Hogg will start as our captain. And we'll go from there. Right, fullback bombing forward with crossing. We're playing attacking, man marking, centre. DMC is not making forward runs, but you guys in midfield are. Striker is runs with ball but not forward runs. We want him, once he gets to this role, I want him to show for feet. And wide forwards are, forward runs. So, okay, well, let's try this out. See how we get on. Probably not too good. Our squad is fucking awful, but we shall see. Great start. May take a few games to get the fucking rhythm because it normally does, especially away from home. Southampton are weird though. I played them a few times and their team's okay, but we tend to struggle at times. Lovely. Fairly equal game. At this point with that first goal going in. But we must have grown into it. Felt like we grew into it. Fuck's sake. See what I mean about needing a keeper? What are they playing? Attacking, mixed, pressing. Playing very defensive now. Well, we're 3-1 down. They're slightly the better team. 3-1's a bit harsh. My right back has not met one tackle. But I do think as long as everyone's fit, I'm just going to have to play them and hope they improve. But that's going to be the story of the game. From what I can tell, it's basically trying to steal points where we can. There are going to be a lot of games like this where we're not the worst team, but because we've got some of the worst players, we're going to struggle. So let's keep everyone fit and build on it. Yeah, fairly equal game. Draw would have been fair, but look at the keepers. Hence why I wanted a new keeper. But first game, it's not good. I'm not going to discipline anyone. We're just going to crack on, get to the next one. Liam Moore, they accepted it. I'm actually really pleased with this. I've never signed this guy on this update, and he always has stats that pop up on my screen. I mean, he's costing far too much. I'm very aware of that. Like 6 million, I think would have been a good deal. Who? 66. Yeah, take him. I'll get some new scouts when I give a shit. I'm quite late. Yeah, we'll take you. So this is good because now we can sell this guy who's very, very poor. Determination of 8. He's got a lot of poor stats. And he's worth a bit of money. So him and Schindler will go. Actually, no, we need 2. We do need 2, so it won't be both. But anyway. Baker I like. Again, not top draw. Far from it. But certainly got a lot of attributes I like. He's a big lad. He can get faster. Stamina's really low, so we'll work on that. But yeah, he's got some nice stats. Liam Moore, yes. Right, we've got some defenders in that will do a job. I still think I'm massively overpaid for Liam Moore, but I'm hoping to recoup it with some of these guys. Don't want 25%. Yeah. Again, his stamina's gone up. So he's got a bit of pace, he's got a bit of height, bravery's nice, aggression's good, anticipation. Yeah, he's got some really nice stats. Obviously a homegrown lad as well, so he's obviously dual nationality, but no, that's really nice. Did he play in the... No, he didn't, so that's good as well. Didn't play in the cup. Alright, so that's a couple of positives. So we've got 2 centre-halves in long term to take over, as well as a left-back, keeper, DMC. So defensively, we're getting there. I think right back will be needed. I'm not going to bother looking too much at the rest right now. What about right back? Yeah, he turns out good sometimes. Bravery of 9, great. Yeah, this guy develops sometimes. It's low, bro. Determination 13 on this one this time. Kanilala. He's quality, low determination on this one. That's a shame. I know who I'm waiting for. There's normally a guy that becomes available. Dilat. He had good technique on one of these previous ones. It's not the worst I've seen, but I don't think he's developed anywhere near what we want. This guy's a centre half, unfortunately. Yeah. This guy, I like Adam Smith. I actually rate him in real life as well. I think he's a pretty good player, but technique of 11, tackling of 11. I don't know. I'm not sure he'll develop enough. I think he gets injured a lot as well. I could be wrong with that. There is a right back as well. The reason I'm not panicking is because there is a right back that normally becomes available to me fairly soon. Even if it doesn't, if we can get a second left back that's decent. Who? He's not bad at all, is he? Actually, yes. Bravery 10, balance 10. It's not great. Look. What I'm thinking, sorry, is getting in another left back potentially, and moving Durham to right back. But we do really need a proper decent right back, because even Durham would be a band-aid to the problem we've got. But I know who I want. We'll have to see if we can get him. Okay, if you're on the bench, you're going to be on the bench. Now, the reason we don't start players is because I do find that if you let them fight for their place and don't start them, their stats kick on. A good example, I think that was at 13 passing and now it's at 14. Who else did we have? Soiree, yeah, tackling's up to 13. I think that's it in the keeper, but yeah, no rush. Nothing's getting fixed overnight. If I put those players straight in now, it doesn't improve much at all. Or if I put them in 4 or 5 games time, once the bullshit has settled down, if you like. He's actually a pretty good player. I could sign him and get rid of Mounier, who's pretty crap. It's not a bad midfielder either. Work rate's really poor, but let's see what we get. I am actually interested in Lee Griffith. Okay, some tired legs, but that's fine. Home firm, and then, oh god, away at Liverpool. I dread that. I 100% dread that. We're going to give everyone that's playing right now about 5 games, so pretty much, I'm going to play the same team pretty much up to the Spurs game, I think. And then we'll start to look to make some changes. Nice. Oh, come on. Yeah, a home game would have been nice to start, to be fair. Fucking defence, man. Yeah, they've come back into it. I still think there's goals in us. Lovely. De Poitre. Oh, it was disallowed. I was about to say he scored, didn't he? He's struggling a little bit. Bakuna's struggling. Left back and striker are struggling. He's not enjoying that right now. Let's wait 5 minutes before I do that one. Billing. Yeah, you can just play there. It's fine. Yeah, we are a much better team. Pleased to see some of the lads enjoying this. I'm going to take off Durham for Papa Soiree. I'd like to see De Poitre get his rating up to 7 to cheer him up, so it's good for his morale. The other thing De Poitre does have is that work rate, so he's sitting in the hole without the ball. And so, I mean, look at the stats on there. That's really nice. Pleased with that. Good performances. Aaron Moy, excellent. Oh, come on, really? I really do need a player for that role. And I do kind of like his stats. He's playing fantastic as well. No wonder they want more money. Who? Oh, yeah. Actually, no, we don't. When does he turn? He's just turned 28. I'm just looking at him. He's got the work rate. He's also a forward, so he's not just a striker. He's got flair, balance, acceleration. He's got a bit of everything. I think he would score good goals for us as an option. Certainly a lot more than Mounier. I think we could cash in on Mounier. And this guy would be very handy. I mean, Mounier's got some okay stats, but he's pretty average in general. And Griffith's just a bargain for what he can bring to the team. Fuck, transfer window. Forgot about that. We really need to get these players over the line. Let's have a look, see if there's any bargains. Interested. 29, slow. James McCarthy. Ah, okay, this is a bargain we definitely want. Definitely want. 100% we want that guy. Him alongside Moy in midfield with Milivojevic. I can't pronounce it. Would be a fantastic midfield three. Happy to give you the wages. Signing on for you can go jump for. I mean, even those wages are a bit of a fucking joke. Mate, you're about to get sold, so. Right, this is going to be an absolute pig of a game. Hold up, what the fuck? It's a Wednesday, Saturday. Right, okay. I'm not changing the side, I'm just going to have to manage it through. This is going to be horrendous. This could be a cricket score, I'm not going to lie, and it doesn't matter what I do unless my keeper has a good game. I'm hoping against hope. It turns out okay, but they're just so good, they're going to fucking probably batter me. Firmino, every time Firmino. Well, we're holding our own. It's just the quality they've got up top, all over the pitch, to be fair, and we've just got none in most departments. If we can nick a draw, I'd be blown away. What I will do, Schindler's on a 5. We'll take him off for Liam Moore. Give Liam Moore his first taste. Bound to have some tired legs. A lot of them were knackered at the start. Mounier for you. See if that helps. Probably won't. Just feels like they're going to get another. But I mean, like I said, I had no. I knew we were probably never going to do anything in this game. So putting up a good show. That's pretty good. Go on, lads. Nick a draw. Oh, that felt like a goal was going to happen, man. I tell you what, I'm proud of the lads. That was not bad. Shit players played shit, and some of the others did okay. Keeper played well. Obviously, they got one of the best defences in the world. So, yeah. But we didn't get battered, we didn't get embarrassed, so that's not too bad. Fuck. I was really hoping they'd pay it. That'd have been a nice, nice little change. Right, McGeckran, yes. I'd like to get McGeckran, McCarthy, and Griffith. And I feel like they're players I can work with along the midfield. I will sell Hogg, Schindler, but they'll probably be going in the and Mounier. Yeah, pleased with that. Just trying to get players in I know can do a job in this team. And I think he'll do a job for sure. Bit of an all-round game, just a decent pro. There's no way I'm paying you less than fucking... I'm actually going to be paying you less. I can't believe it. I want to sum. I'm not sure how much money I've got. That's the thing. McGeckran's costing more than I expected. I should have enough. If I get McCarthy first. I definitely have enough, sorry, but it's about what my board allowed me to spend, right? So if I get McCarthy first, then they'll definitely let me sign McEachran. It doesn't look like I'm getting the right back, but that's a really nice window, to be honest. DMC, 2 centre mids potentially, 2 centre halves, a left back, a keeper, and a forward. All of them have the stats I'm looking for. I've got to sign them now because the window's shutting. Yeah, they let me sign both. What on board. Trust me, you'll thank me for it. Because even those two, I mean, you got Aaron Moore is doing a good job as well, but even McCarthy and McEachran as a partnership, work rate's good, technique's good, determination, all these things have got nice stats. And with Miljovic, I can't fucking pronounce him, but anyway, him behind as captain, like long term, I think that's a nice midfield trio. Mounier's injured, that's fine. You was going into the reserves anyway. What we will do, transfer deadline today. Alright, let's just double check. Jed Wallace, really, that's interesting. Now the guy that normally is interested isn't on the list. He's not bad though. 26, Algerian, half French, not that it matters. Because you'll still have to go to the African Cup of Nations. Some pace, technique, work rate, anticipation. He's 27 soon. We could probably get him for a few million. I bet I have no money. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking. Okay, alright, let's just crack on. That's our squad basically. And yeah, like I said, we'll be looking to sell some of these as the game goes on. The reason I'm still playing Hog over Billing is because I just needed someone to be a captain. I think long term will be fine. Let's hope they bid that. He's got a fairly good reputation, so I think we'll get okay. I think I got like 10 million before, but I did have the value set at 2.5 instead of the 1.8 or whatever it was set at now. It's 1.8 or 2 at the moment. Wow. Everyone wants my scouts. This one's not too bad, to be fair, but he's just not young, you know what I mean? He's getting on. Okay. I haven't signed this guy before, and I'm hoping I can turn him into a decent creative midfielder. He's obviously got some okay stats now, but I'm hoping he can do this for me. I paid over the odds for a fair few players, but I mean, again, you're talking about almost twice the value. So if this was ODB, that's 4 million, 4.5, and so on. So it's not too sad. Players out, 29.5 spent. So we spent about 19 million, which is a lot. But we're going to recoup some of that when we sell to replace. But had to be done. The squad's awful. All right, let's crack on anyway. Enough waffle. Brighton, okay. I'd like a good result here. They're quite dangerous for the one up front, 5-man across the midfield. But I'm hoping we cause them troubles and defend well. Yeah, they're coming on to us. Poitras playing okay, that's good. Who's let me down? It feels like midfield aren't controlling the game enough. Bakuna, Moy, no one's playing that bad. Maybe Hogg could be doing better. Maybe he's the sub. Lovely, good lad. He's on a yellow, so let's do that. Straight swap with the captain. Moy is playing okay, but he'll be the next one. We're away from home. Having these two midfielders come in will really solid up the midfield. Pleased for Deporter. I think he'll actually do a good job for me. Kachunga's tired. He's playing better than Sovi, but he's still not playing that great. We'll give it 5 more. Lovely. Oh, that's so good. He was okay. He's okay now. He's on an 8. We'll still take him off though, because he's obviously got a knock of some kind. Fuck. Don't be stitching me up. Another 6. Okay. Look at that. I just can't play him. I wanted to give him like 5 or 6 games, but the guy is so bad. I've got to take him out now. Back in a week. Oh, come on, mate, get back sooner. Yeah, you should be back in time. Yeah, basically that defender in every single game has let people just run past him. So we'll be looking to sell him as we knew we would. Can't believe we threw away that game though. 2 goals in the last 10 minutes conceded. Striker, defender. Okay, I'm going to do that one now. Billing on the bench. Soon it will be Bakuna out for McCarthy with McKecker on the bench, and then we're going to go like that. I think Papaswari can come in now at left back. I think they're the two. My keeper hasn't done bad enough so far for me to drop him, but that is the plan, as those 3 were the first ones I signed. It's a home game though. Let's do it. So the first 3 players we brought in have been brought into the team, including Liam Moore actually. But that's because the guy he's taken over from just can't defend for love nor money. Yes, Baker will probably come in, but not in the immediate future. Griffiths will as well, eventually. McKecker and McCarthy. McCarthy will probably be the next one. McGregor, isn't he pretty decent? Let's ask for McGregor and see what they say. I will take that. It's a shame their window's shut. Pretty sure everyone I've signed's been from British clubs, so that's interesting. Ah, no, Rakovic and goal. So, yeah, England. Yeah, Rakovic from abroad. Okay. Palace. Good timing. Sovi. Oh, come on, mate. I can't afford to be missing penalties in this fucking league. Guess that evens it out, maybe. I don't know. One was offside, one just fucked up. Pretty even game, which I don't like because I'm at home. We did improve. Right back struggling, right wing struggling, Bakuna struggling. Maybe time Sovi came out, he hasn't done much and now he's missed a pen. The Poitras. Go on, lad. Well, delighted with a few players. Papa Suarez, man of the match. Just in general, I don't think we played overly great. We deserved to win just, which is basically what the scoreline suggested. But yes, I think the subs helped. Durham played excellent when he came on. Griffiths scored the goal, obviously done well. McCarthy was solid. He didn't really make any. He won one header, but his passing was good also. So a few changes. My keeper had a really good game, which is nice. I think Sovi's going to come out. McCarthy's the next one that's in. McGeckran, he can't go on the bench, okay. Here's the problem. Tommy Smith's my backup right back. I don't have another. I really need fullbacks. Delighted with this lad. I can't believe I don't think he's ever played so well for me, so that's nice. Kachunga played really well. It's nice. Yeah, it's going okay. Yeah, hopefully that goes through. I mean, really, we could have nicked a draw against Liverpool, and we should have beat Brighton. We fucked that one up. So we could have an extra 3 points, which would be amazing. But shoulda, coulda, wouldas, you know what I mean? But we're only going to get stronger from this point, so hopefully we can have an okay season. Schofield, nice. When's the next game? Sunday. I'm just going to rest Kachunga. I'm going to play the Potter because he probably won't play in the next game. I am going to rest Moy. Papa Suarez only just come in, so he's staying in. Yeah. 2 subs outside the match, really. Okay, 1. No, 4 needs to be. Pritchard, yeah. No, can't be Pritchard. Fuck. Let's put Kachunga. 1, 2, top line. 3 covers the whole of midfield. I'm going to put you on the bench. Really? You ain't getting shit, mate. Oh, I'd love to get 10 mil for Steve Mounier. Okay, who else is going? Probably Pritchard, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Pritchard. He's not really good enough to play anywhere in my team. And that's pretty much the squad. So McEachran, McCarthy, Mounier, Bakuna midfield, Billing, yeah, him. Let's give Smith a run. Let's give Baker a run. Oh, Billing can have a run, of course. Bakuna's played every game. Moy. Fuck it, Griffiths, you're getting a run. Basically, I just want everyone to play. I don't want anyone that's played every game to play. So that's about it, really. I'm going to put Kachunga as the 5, the 4 as Moy, 1 as you, and 3 as you. Centre half can always play DMC. Fullbacks need to rest Papa Soiree. Moy can cover all of these as well. I've just got one guy to cover everyone up top potentially. I'll have to do fuck it. It's only Coventry, but yes, good lad. 1.2 million could be a massive signing. McCarthy, good lad. Diakabi, nice. The front line all scoring. Smith, waste of space. How bad's Papa Soiree? It's been Dermon. If I have to rest Papa Soiree, I can always bring on Congolo. Did I even put him on a bench? I did, didn't I? Yeah. I mean, of all the players to get injured, Smith's the one I care least about, to be honest. Congolo, well done. Billings not going to play the next game. McCarthy definitely is. Fantastic performance. I'm a bit annoyed we conceded, to be honest. Wow. I know it's only Coventry, so but yeah, I'm delighted with that. Definitely food for thought, and more importantly, that the performance was excellent. But so many players stood up to be counted. Griffith's stats gone up off the board to 15. I'm really pleased to sign this guy. Baker, sorry, I keep saying Barker. Papa Soiree with another 8, with an 8, so yeah, all looking good. Pritchard, yeah. Hogg, if we can get a few million for him, I'll be pleased. He's not the worst player, but he's old and pretty average. Billing, yeah, injury prone. Fuck. Very nice. I don't think they're gonna. I'll take that if I'm honest. If they bid that, I'll be delighted. They're interested at 4 mil, so last time I think I got 3 million max from him, so plus 25%. I think they'll actually offer me the player. I don't want Berahino before anyone asks. Just after the money. They won't give him to me, but that's the guy I want. To be honest, I'd have probably been better off doing this nearer Christmas. So upsetting players now that I may need to call up. Yeah, it's probably bad for me, to be honest. I mean, I doubt I'll ever use Pritchard, so it's not the end of the world, but Stats have jumped up a little bit though. It's nice. It's not too bad. Hog 1.8. Okay. For Jota. Yeah, I don't want Jota. He's not bad, but 1.8. Yeah, same. He actually wants backup. Wow. Give me Kieran Gibbs. Straight swap is yours. Gibbs isn't bad in this. Don't know what his injury proneness is like, but he's older. Don't get me wrong, but nah, 2.8 plus 25 is the best. So I hope to get him. I hope to get. Wow, that's crazy. Just blown everyone else out of the water. Just set his asking price at 6 million now. Okay, back to the grind. McKecker, you're in. McCarthy, Moy. He's done okay. I wouldn't say he's been amazing. Left, Van La Parra. I'll be honest, Diakabi deserves to start, but Kachunga hasn't let me down. We'll start Van La Parra. I like the idea of him cutting in on his right foot. You're on the bench. You're on the bench. 3 is Moy. 4 is Sobby. 5, 6, 7. Probably don't need both. I may put you there and put Bakuna on the bench. Alright, captain. Yeah. So we got most of our first choice players in. Way to Leicester. Didn't work out exactly how I planned to bed them into the side, but I don't think it's been too bad. Haven't rushed them in too much. And they're all coming into a team that's playing pretty well. Very nice. Vardy's pace is always dangerous. Oh my god. Boom. Liam Moore still struggling. I mean, stats wise, he's playing okay, but the problem is that sometimes I think I'm man marking their striker. So if it's mainly pulling on to Baker, who's doing an excellent job, then maybe Moore doesn't have much to do. But fuck it, we're 2-0 up, and it's, oh my god. Fitness wise, okay, yeah. Diakabi deserves a run out anyway. Baker, yeah, okay, have a rest. Griffiths. I mean, 3-0 is really flattering, to be fair. Look at those stats. Oh my god, have I fucked this up by taking off my centre half? Right, Griffiths. Derm's playing excellently, but he's the most tired. Griffiths is playing excellently. Let's do Griffiths. Depoitre's good work rate and good in the air, so defending set pieces he'll help out if we have to deal with that kind of thing. He comes back for set pieces. The 2 wide wingers stay forward at set pieces. Obviously, wingers are normally smaller and faster for the counter. Oh, come on. That's really bad news. That's really bad news. Fuck. Wow, it was just going too well. Red card in the 91st minute. Reckless challenge. 3 weeks. Great result. Delighted with the result, but it's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. The thing is, I'm going to call him up because he's going to have to play, and he probably will have to captain the side. But that's really good money. I want to accept it. I'll put him as backup, take him off the transfer list. Hopefully he'll still go. But at least then I feel like I can use him. Alex Pritchard, no, that's fine. I've got a better bid already. Jonathan Hogg, reject. Who? Young left back. Well, you may be getting a game soon, mate. He's a pretty good player, actually. Already had a better bid. Yeah, that's fine. Based on the amount of money I've got, every little bit's going to help. Yeah, it's not too bad. 7 million in the bank, but I mean, people are on more money than I probably. Did no one else bid? Is it they the only ones? Fuck. No one came back. That's so disappointing. So I mean, even though he's worth 10 million, apparently, he never. You can't get much money for him. Yeah. Sad to believe in hopes his manager will reassess. We have to play for now. Bollocks. The thing is, I'm going to exchange that guy for him to see what they're willing to offer me, and they'll probably fucking offer me the player, and I don't want the player. Above Man City after 6 games. That's not too bad, is it? Smith back Mune. That's our best offer, so yes. I'll just take him. He's okay. Keeper started his career with us really well. Suarez still with us. Good. Durham is playing excellent. So Baker, Moore, Hogg. Don't really like doing that, but you know, got to do what you got to do. Van La Parra done really well again, so it's good. Kachunga. Yeah, I think Diakabi deserves a run out, so we're going to do that. Congola on the bench. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Captain's going to be Hogg. Could be McCarthy. He's pretty reliable. I think Hogg's fine. I'm just worried about the fact that I'm selling him, whether he's going to be disruptive, but I think I'm going to have to trust him and see how it goes. Just realised I've got the max in midfield, McCarthy and McEachran. Return at the man. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Very good Spurs side. Yellow card, who got yellow? Hog on a 9. Oh, good lad. Defensively, you're playing okay, actually. Midfielder doing okay. Front line, Van der Para. Ugh. Fuck me. Every time. Every fucking time. I'm going to leave it then. Bollocks. Spurs, you wankers. Yes, come on, boys. We can do this. Let's get back into this. Let's take you off. I'm going to bring you on. I'm actually going to swap you two over. Oh, my centre half's on. He's on 69%. Wonder how long that's been like that. Fuck. I'll be honest, this is what I expected against Liverpool. Just a bit of deadly finishing. My keeper, ugh. Played terrible. If he'd again, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but if he had a better game, man, I wonder what that could have worked out as. That's bad, but fuck it. Next game. Oh, and we've got a game in 3 days. Who's knackered? Griffith. Okay, you're out. My centre half is dying. Great. Right backs have to share a game with Papa Suarez. Yeah, he's not suspended for this one. Yeah. Fine, I just don't care. Massively under his value, but he would rot in the reserves. Every time I've had him, no one bids. It gives you much money, so I think one time I got ridiculous money. I was like, what? Where's that come from? And I just, danced the jig, but more often than not, gutted. He's been playing well. He's got a knock. Papa Suarez. Is it the next game that he's suspended? Yeah. So he doesn't have to come off if he's not too bad. Van der Para, we're going to give another chance. Midfield. When's the next game? Wednesday. We've got 10 days off after this, so let's hope for a positive result. Griffith's struggling up top for fitness, so yes, nice. Yeah, Chicharito's deadly. God, my right back. Look, I give him a game. What does he do? Fuck all. Van der Para again. He's playing awful. Okay. I think that tells us something, doesn't it? Don't fucking play him. Okay, it looks like our front three is pretty much picked. Obviously, Griffith. It looks like he's going to be our main man. He's a useful player. I want to win this, so I'm bringing on right back. Papa Suarez is going to be knackered, but he's not playing the next game anyway, and it is in 10 days. Come on, boys. I wonder if they're sitting back now. Fuck. Yeah, we're much the better side. Midfield played excellent. Liam Moore on a 6, but he got stuck in. I think he done quite well. Congolo is just an average defender. Papasuari played excellent. Right back was crap, so we know we need a right back. This guy's just not going to cut the mustard. And he's not even statistically he doesn't even look that bad as a player. But just doesn't play well. Van La Parra has had a chance. He's out now. So that's that. So we're going to put you there. Sovi on the bench. You're in. Yeah, you're. It's going to have to be you, and then you're going to be on the bench. Yeah, fair play to Hogg. He hasn't winched, he just cracked on, so that's really nice. Oh, fuck. If I ask my board for money, do you think they'll give me it for this guy? It's a decent right back. It's taking the piss a little bit because of the amount of money I've spent. I can imagine the answer. Yeah, fuck. He's going to be so cheap as well. That's the shame. Fast, technical. He's got lots of development. Determination 14 is a bit low. Tackling 15 though. He's 24. I bet people have bid for him already. He was, yeah, look at that. Everyone. Fuck. That's the way it goes. You're out as well, are you? Fuck's sake. Looks like Schindler's on the bench. Jesus. I guess that's something else we should look out for actually, because we know I mean, to be honest, I could sell Van La Parra quite. Got Impenza there is probably much better. And I can I definitely need to bring someone else in. You go on a bench. I know he hasn't. Statistically, it's looking like he hasn't done that bad, but he scored those goals and got that assist like in one game. He's pretty crap anyway. I knew it was, but I was hoping he'd be a bit better than he is. But we do need someone of much higher quality in that role. Another injury, great. Yeah, Chi Adams, let me guess. Yeah. Not a bad right back. I'd probably do that deal if they offered that. I doubt they would. That's the problem when you play as Huddersfield, sorry. You just have to sell everyone bit by bit whilst trying to get a performance out. There literally probably is even Moy, who does an okay job, and this is the best Hogg has ever played, I think. But even those players, they're just or they're just backups really to an average side. You'd never want to rely on them. Okay, my bad. Look at that. If I had 2.5 million now, I could sign that right back. Okay. Oh, you are back. Okay. Good enough for the bench. Bakuna's got a knock. Sovi, you're in. Departure. Okay, so everyone else is okay, pretty much. Papa Suarez at 3 matches. Oh man, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, I think this is the best we can do. We're playing Diakabi off of the left, which is for the first time. My keeper. Yeah, we keep an eye on him. Still doesn't speak the language. I mean, this could be painful. So, last time we played against a team that played this was Liverpool, and my keeper had a really good game. So, and we still lost 1-0. And Rashford and Martial are dangerous. So, normally Pogba. Normally they get a pen, and Pogba scores a pen. If I'm honest. Sanchez, yeah. Again, 4 shots each. They got 4 on target. My finishing like Griffiths. Really, you let me down, mate. Why you play? Why is it the guy on the left that always plays shit? SAP's defending there. It's no different to the guy on the right. What I'm asking him to do. It's really strange. Oh, very nice. Right back's playing crap as usual. Tackles, okay. Don't really have too many options. I mean, I could actually, yeah, I probably will do that actually. Just put Congolo at left back, Dermot right. Help out defensively. He's not going to be very good at going forward, but at least he'll be a bit more solid at the back. Fuck off. Again, oh, Jesus. Let's put Penza on. He hasn't had a game yet. Griffiths still looks like the one to come off. I'm hoping he just comes out of a goal for me. Yeah. Oh, delighted. Okay, so who's next for the chop? He's improved his performance. Everyone else is playing okay. I'd say Hogg may be the one, you know. It's a strange... if we do that for Moy, what's Moy's defensive stats? It's pretty crap. McCarthy's is really good. Alright, let's do that for that. My keeper's on a 5. Okay, let's just do that for that. If we don't concede. Fucking hell. Thought we was going to have an upset. No. Damn it. But, I mean, you can tell where we're weak. I'm surprised he played that bad. He hasn't let me down so far. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I thought we played quite poorly there, but he came good in the end, I guess. One day. Good, 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 good. I think I'll bring Lossell back in goal as well, as much as I really dread doing it. I think Rakovic had a good run. Played okay at times, played shit at times, so we shall see. So what's that we've got coming in financially future? 17 million coming in. Pleased with that. Yeah. 5 players. We're never really going to use Hogg, to be fair. It's probably the one that had an outside chance. The rest, yeah. That'll help us get another fullback. If only. Another fullback, a potential winger for the future. Just see what's out there. When it comes to the January window, it's basically going to be a case of picking up as many bargains as we can get that are going to do a job. Pleased with the kid. It's done well so far. Bidding back as well. Okay. Okay, home to Everton. Tough game. They've got Richarlison's out. That's massive. He's such a good player. Yeah, that's decent. They got some players missing. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's about to score though. He always fucking does against me. Right, Lossell, you're back in. I think we'll leave. Yeah, it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top. Fuck. My keeper probably have to wait till he learns at least a little bit of English, maybe before he gets back in, unless Lossell's form really is shit, or he gets injured or suspended, I guess. We got some nice youngsters there as well. Is it Coleman? It looks alright in the reserves. Right back again. Pass is not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Hogg is playing crap. Let me guess. I press it. You score? No, thank God. They let me make the change. Ah, come on. Fucking hell. Honestly, every time you click the button. I wish I had 2 subs. Okay, absolutely had the piss taken out of us there. Much better team and we lose 1-0. Midfield played really well. I took Hogg off, to be fair, and he actually improved just after because he had tackles. I think he had 3 and 1, and he won the next 2 tackles after I burst it. So more struggling, but he's improving statistically, so he will get better as the game goes on. But that's a pretty shit performance. I just don't have anyone to come in for him. The right back played okay. That 6 is harsh. The keeper didn't have much to do. That's just a really disappointing performance. Griffith's form has dropped. I'm going to take him out for Departure. Diakabi's got 1 more game. When's the next game? I got a week off, so they will be fit. And Penza, yeah, you're in. We're going to do that only because obviously he did a good job, but he's on his way out now. Can't wait for Papa Suarez to be back. Yeah, that's a really bad loss. Really fucking bad. I mean, Everton are a good team. They've got some really good players, but if you go through their first 11, I mean, I wouldn't play Mina. They give him a bit more pace than I think he actually has, but he looks okay there. Coleman, Digne, Pickford, obviously Zuma, Gay, Gomez, Sigurdsson, Cavalier, but they normally have Richarlison and Walcott, who are both injured, who are both dangerous players. Where's Keane? Oh, he's not unhappy in this one. I was really lucky to get him last time. Really lucky. Sovi's techniques moved from 15 to 16. He'll come back in the team. He's definitely our main left-sided midfield forward, but obviously he was playing like shit. So, and we need him to develop if we want to actually turn him into a good player. Bakuna back, good lad. Billing, yeah, Moy. Swap those over. My midfield's playing pretty well, so I'm not too worried about them. Right, this is the last chance for Diakabi. And Papa Suarez back next game. One shot, one goal. Come on. Well, it looks like we're playing much better now, but we just can't score. Yep. If we lose this one again, I'm going to be fuming. Good lad. Let me guess they scored the next fucking shot. Liam Moore, mate. I tell you, you're going to have to come out. Two wingers. My front three are all knackered. Yeah. Griffith. I'm going to take out. Diakabi. Yeah, we're going to have to drop more. As much as oh, very nice. As much as I want to keep playing and develop him, I think he needs to be dropped. Fucked. I'm now fucked. Okay, who goes in goal? McEachran's not doing much outfield, so probably him. Totally dominant side, and we're going to fucking lose this. Boom, there you go. Had to, didn't it? Every shot will go in now because I've got a fucking midfielder in goal. This is why I stopped playing, by the way, because I kept getting red cards. And I don't mean like the odd one. Like if this was one of the 2 or 3 I get in the season, like you'd probably imagine in a normal season, I would, you can live with that. But I was getting like 2 or 3 on a regular basis. Red card. By the way, that should be a yellow card and a penalty. But anyway. Of course, it's old school CM, so we get fucked over. It's looking good. So I'm just going to play a completely B team for this next game. I'm not fussed about winning it, to be honest. Kungolo will play the game after though. And the Poitras will as well. Fuck, that was going well. 2-1 up. Totally dominant. Red card. We lose. I think is that our first or second? I think it's only first. Second red card in the first 11 games. So yeah, the Poitras is going to need keeping an eye on. Lovely. Good lad. Performance wise, quite nice. Diakabi blown out of his ass. He's got some serious fitness issues, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Let's swap you two over. My left back, I am going to take off in a sec. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I was just about to give him a run, drop more. No, you're going to injure him when he gets back in the team. Okay, well done to Poitras. Go on, send off my keeper again. I've made all 3 subs. Two weeks. He will really get injured, except when you need him. Okay, Schindler, you're going to get another run then, because Moore definitely needs taken out of the side for a little bit. When does the suspension kick in? Away to Chelsea. So really, I need to bring in a keeper now. I don't want to be bringing someone in for the Chelsea game. Coleman, you've done pretty crap for the reserves. So that has meant that you get a chance to prove it in the first team. That's so weird. Do I just play my other keeper? Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's tough. I wanted to give Losso a run, drop my other keeper, and just let him know, do you know what, you lost your place, mate. I don't know. I think I should play the kid, but I'm worried that it's going to be nowhere near the fucking level acceptable, and it's going to be like, you know, when you get a youngster in reserve, a hot prospect that you sign, you feel like, oh, he's got a lot of potential. Like, even if he doesn't make it, he's got basic stats to help him through, and he'll have the odd good game, here and there, and he'll just be inconsistent because he'll never quite make it. Who signed him? Celtic. But this guy, determination of 11, he's got good handling. I haven't seen any good fucking signs in the reserves, though. That's another thing. I think I just have to go for it. Play him. What I'll do is I'll do the thing that you should never do. I'll actually bring him in for the away game. And do it that way. How Sunday, Saturday, so we can play first team. Derm, I'm just gonna rush you for this one, mate, because you've been excellent. But saying that is fucking that you're playing. I can't afford to not play him because the others are so poor. Liam Moore, you do not deserve to play. You're in. Sovi, you're back in. Show me what you can do. Kachunga, you scored. Depoitre, you played well. Right, number 1 is going to be Moore. 2, 3 is Billing. 4 is Moy. 5 is Griffiths. Do you know what? And Penza played well again. There you go, you're on the bench. Captain is you. Okay. Not even bother trying to pronounce his name now. Alright, this is a must-win game, surely. God, got off to a cracking start. Come on, let me have some fun in this one. Let me just absolutely dominate from start to finish and not worry about stupidness, CM crap. Yes, midfield. That's what I love. That's what I find sometimes when you play with your striker with no forward runs. The midfielders, if you've not got a number 10, like I'm doing that on purpose, and I'm playing attacking, so I want those midfielders linking up the striker a lot more. And I do find it works quite well. Sovi's playing crap. We got a week off. Oh, come on, really? I'm not taking him off. He can fuck himself. How bad is Sovi playing? He's playing terrible. I mean, seriously? Are you that bad? Wow. I may leave him in. He's got to try and get his form up. It's so poor. No one else is playing that bad. Right back. Yeah, we can rest down. Bless him. What the fuck am I talking about? He's had a lot of minutes. And we're kind of very comfortable in this game. I'm not even taking Barker off. Get fit, you fucking lazy cunt. Get fit or get injured, I don't care. One of the two. Yeah, Barker, did you see that? 67%. Potential knee injury. Nah. Pleased with that. He's been my best defender, so yeah, fingers crossed he pulls through. He didn't play. He played better. That's nice. He actually had a good game. Won all of his tackles. Didn't have a header to win, but Papa Soiree again at the back. Lost Hill played well. That's nice. A must-win game, and we actually fucking won it. Can you believe it? Alright, okay, cool. Bit of an up and down start, but I'm sure you guys probably thought, unless I use WibWob or some cheat tactic, then you would have probably assumed that would be the case. I certainly did. The Poitre got an 8 there. I like that. Yeah, Griffiths kicking on. Like, he's my first choice, but obviously he hit a bad patch of form, so I'm a big believer if the form's dip, don't just keep playing them. Take them in and out, and they will improve as players. I mean, to be fair, these lads in midfield are doing, I mean, wow. McCarthy and McEachran, solid. I'm lucky I've got that midfield trio. That's such a nice base. It goes a long way. Well, Chelsea just lost 3-0, so that's either a really good thing or a really bad thing. I'm going to take it as a good thing. I say a really bad thing potentially only because if they're out of form, maybe I can beat them, but it's very rare the players of the calibre they have 2 bad games in a row. If they're inconsistent, they're not inconsistent for long, you know. Like, inconsistency for a really shit player. So one of my players could have consistency of 10, which means for half their games they're probably going to be average. Chelsea probably have inconsistency of like 17 top players. So you're going to have the odd game here and there that's shit. So the chance of another one is going to be quite slim. Right, really tough game. Yeah, let's see how we do, I guess. Within reason, everyone's on form. It's only my keeper that's just come in. Sovi, who we're trying to get a tune out of. That's fantastic. What a start. Obviously, Sovi's got a lot of lovely stats. A really good player, so we're really going to try and work him into form. Midfield are struggling against their midfield. McEachran's not winning any tackles, neither is McCarthy, and even worse, neither is my DMC. That may be why. They're humping the ball over the top, okay? So we may have to take McEachran off because he's not winning any headers. Oh, it's a really shit game to be fair. We're 1-0 up, but it's like the only chance we've had. McEachran. Yeah, McEachran. I'll do the McEachran one, and I'm actually going to bring on Billing. Because they're lumping the ball so much, I think Billing's physicality will actually help. Already you see his name flash across quite a lot. Up front, Sovi's having a much better game. That's really nice. They're all playing pretty well, to be fair. The Poitre's not winning many headers. He's got the assist, which is kind of what I want. I mean, the player I can equate it to, what I'm trying to create with this is a Bobby Firmino, like a false 9, like always coming short, linking up play and letting the wide men be the main goal threats. But obviously they chip in, but the assist is nice. And that's really nice because he's got the work rate, he's got the technique, he's got a bit of an all-round game. He's not very fast, but he's determined, he's brave, he's got balance, so he's got some nice stats. I'll be honest, defensively, I'm really pleased with the lads. I can't argue because it's a really even game. And I actually feel like we could score again. Bastards. I'm tempted to take the Poitre off. Not because I think he's playing poorly, but I just don't think he's playing well enough. I think Griffith is good for a goal. I also think Mpenza would be good for a goal. Just get some fresh legs up top. Maybe we get a goal. Defensively, I think we could hold out. Maybe if we're lucky. Nah, fuck it. Nah, what was I thinking? Of course not. Oh, nice. Come on, lads. Oh, we deserved it. We just about deserved it. Fresh legs indeed. Griffith, well done. Billing, yeah, you see one more headers and tackles when he came on. I mean, it's not really a McEachran's game. Chelsea lumping the ball up top to their Giroud and that to feed off, not even trying to play football. So that's justice fucking long ball merchants. And I know it's direct, not long, but it's fucking... It's basically the same shit. And I wish the update team would stop fucking giving it to them. Top teams all play direct or mixed. I mean, mixed is fine, but direct is just jokes. Direct for me is what a shit club does when you sit back and want to counter attack. And I say a shit club, let's just rename that a side that is on the back foot all game. Oh, that's such a nice result. First big killing of the game, innit? Especially we've had a lot of bad luck as well recently. So, and it wasn't even luck. I mean, it was luck in the sense we got it 90th minute, 84th, 90th. But we did deserve it. So, just about a draw could have easily been the case. But we've had some bad luck, so fuck it. Yeah, it said Papa Suarez 6. Yeah, he didn't improve, to be fair. Baker, I thought, played okay. Again, a lot of long balls. He's actually really useful in that game, dealing with Giroud. Schindler had a good game, which is interesting. Which actually is really nice actually, because I hate the fact that I feel I can't drop centre halves when they play bad, and this guy's been terrible for his last 3 or 4 games. So it's kind of nice being able to drop him and say, no, work your way back into the team, sunshine. I mean, I massively took a gamble on Moore because there was such a lack of options, but I still think he'll come good. I think we have to be patient. He's a good age. He's got a nice all round game for the level we're at. So I just had to bite the bullet. And if you think of Baker was like 700,000, so I got a centre half pair for basically 10 mil. It's not too bad, is it? One big and slow, one slightly shorter and fast. So hopefully got a good balance. What's the next game? I'll tell you, I'll play the Poitras and a few of the others till then, and then Griffiths will probably come back in for that home league game. How did he get on? Way to Bosnia. Oh, he played terrible. Shit. Just destroyed his morale. Where'd they play him? On the wing? Oh, to DMC. Yeah, January can't come soon enough. We're getting rid of a lot of players, and we hopefully bring out at least 2 or 3 in. Definitely another fullback. Depending if there's a good winger. I mean, I say bringing 2 or 3 players in. That's if they're available. Obviously, I'd love to sell Smith, who's really poor. He's a really poor fullback. But we need to find options in there as well. Home to Wolves, home to Newcastle. Okay, yeah, Kachunga, he just, every time I play this, he's a weird one. He never really plays badly, and he does always chip in. I'm quite a bit of a fan of his in this game. Yeah, and we're giving Sovi another run. He actually played okay. Technique up to 17 now. He got a 7, but his performance wasn't too bad. So we're giving him a run. And the lone E guy has actually been fantastic when he's played, so definitely good for pressure in the first team. Oh, what a moment of madness and a headbutt. Oh, we got to see that again. I don't know whose play it was. It was one of ours. No, my luck it was theirs, and he didn't get a red. But fuck me, I'll take no one getting reds if that's. Honestly, I'd be happy if there was never any reds in CM. I just want to fucking play the game. And I know red cards are a part of the game in real life, but honestly, there's just so many in CM. I've even set the PA and CA of the refs to 1, literally 1, to try and help with it, to make them less dirty. But I mean, there is a. Oh, very nice. Wow. Oh, I'm so pleased, man. The lads are playing so good. McKecker and assist. Yes, that's what he's there for. Yeah, everyone's playing well. Sovi's not doing great. His passing is good, which is nice. But he's finishing shit. But I mean, I can't argue too much. Everyone's playing really well. Depoitre, oh my god. It's his place to lose, isn't it? Fitness-wise, is picking up. Barker isn't blowing out his arse. That's good. Of course. Injury. Bollocks. I don't want to ruin someone's rating by bringing them on such and let the game run out. That's a shame. He was playing well. It's only 10 days though. It's not too sad. Delighted with that. Really am pleased with that. But I'll be honest, Wolves on this are pretty easy to beat. They've got some good players. I mean, obviously Neves is quality, but their formation is fairly easy to beat. But that's a great result. Okay, cup game. I'm more interested in progressing the league. If I'm honest, I always am until we get a squad that's competitive. Durham is playing excellent. Do you know what? I won't transfer list him yet. Golo, Schindler staying. Billing, Moy Bakuna. Sovi, this is your last game. You need to perform or you're out. And Penza. And I played to Poitre only because he's been playing really well recently. But I think Griffiths is still the better player. Technique is equal. Yeah, Depoitre's got more work rate, but that's not essential for the role he's playing. And it's only by 2. Griffiths just got a little bit better of an all-round game. So, yeah. But it's nice. Good competition. More keeper from the reserves. Coleman. 3 is going to be 7 games. 10 games. 3, 4, 5. Okay, captain is going to be Moy. I'll be honest, Baker's done really well. If Congola has a good game and is fit enough to start the next game, then he will stay in, potentially. Because Baker's been in the whole time. His form has dropped a little. But that's fine. He hasn't come out of the side since he's turned up. He's been pretty solid. So it's not a bad thing for him to get dropped soon. Spurs lost. There you go. Race for the title on. I'm only potentially 12 points behind after fucking 14 games. I like the way I said it, like I even had a chance. It's crazy. We have a plus goal difference, so that's something. Hey, nice. Okay. It's the young striker in reserves. Okay, lads, good luck. Got a really, I think, I got a youngster in left back who probably be better off at right back. He's right foot only, but I'm just trying to rest some of the players. Probably Papa Suarez probably could have played again because he missed some games through suspension. So I was probably being a bit overprotective, but fuck it. Gale's dangerous if you use him right on this, and Penza, mate. Where's he from? Montpellier. I mean, I won't sign him because he has got some really shit stats, but he's doing a job. Stamina. Oh, we're not even playing that well. Yeah, his stamina's got a lot to be desired, to be honest. Billions playing well, that's nice. Very nice. Well, all in all, I'm absolutely delighted. To be fair, the Pirates are struggling. And Penza will start next game with Diakabi, and that'll be the end of Sovi's little run of games. Hasn't scored, hasn't got an assist, hasn't played particularly bad, but definitely needs to up his game if he wants to get a first team slot. Harsh on Newcastle because I think they were a slightly better team for a long period, but I'm delighted with the performance of the lads. Really pleased. Through to the next round. Nice B team performance. What's the next game? Look at those clean sheets starting to pile up. Oh, love that. Other than the way to Chelsea. To be fair, home to Millwall, home to Cardiff, home to Wolves, home to Newcastle. I mean, I've got a couple of nice home games coming next. So yeah, you'd imagine that's hopefully at least one more clean sheet as going through. Yeah, I'll be honest. Let's give you a new contract. Sovi, man. Oh, he got an 8. He did have a good game. What did he do? He just just a decent all-round performance. Well, that's good. I'm probably gonna save. Gonna save while I'm in a good mood before it all falls apart. I will put in the next team though for when I come back. And a lot of the original defenders are going back in. Can you believe that? So that's nice. Billion had a good game, which is good. McKecker and McCarthy have been very, very consistent. He's already valued at 7 million, so paying 8 million for him doesn't seem too bad. And on top of that, he's done a pretty solid job. So McCarthy's just a bargain on this. If you need a good, solid, cheap midfielder, the fact that Everton let him go early is fantastic for everyone else. And obviously, yeah, he's been really solid. It's going to be you. It's going to be you. It's going to be you. On the bench. yeah, Baker, Lossell, Billing, Moy, Savi, Depoitre's unlucky, to be fair. He's not done much wrong. I just time Griffith had another run. Yeah, all right, guys. So I'll be back with another upload soon. Pleased to get start a new storyline for the channel, and I know a lot of the guys want me to play live on Facebook, but the problem is the Facebook Live keeps crashing. I mean, I've had issues with my CM recently crashing a lot, and I've had to instead of running it in Windows 95, I've actually what did I do? What's that thing called? Ah, fucking hell, it's gonna bug me. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I ran compatibility troubleshooter, right? And I let my computer select the compatibility for me, and it changed it. So I'm hoping that stops all the crashes for CM. From my CM, like literally just disappeared off my screen. So yeah, so hopefully that's that fixed. But Facebook Live constantly crashes. Now I will probably come Facebook Live again, but for the time for this storyline, I think I'm gonna because it's a nice one. It's a one player. I can play it when I like, and I tend to play it for quite a long time, a period of time. And yeah, and it's good to have a new story for my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. And any questions, any comments, obviously feel free to throw them in below in the comment section below. And he'll be back again soon with another update. All right. Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys. Bye.